Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roller this, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract.
It ain't like Shaq was a guy who out there and just maxed out every single bit of potential that he had. That's not what happened with Shaq. Now, granted, Shaq was great. He did what he did. He won 3 rings. He won 1 MVP award, which to me ain't enough. How you got all that natural talent, you get 1 MVP award? How you do that? I don't understand how Shaq is not the greatest basketball player of all time.
Because he was playing when Michael Jordan was playing.
No, you had more. I actually think you had more God-given talent than Mike.
We gotta stop.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
He just big as hell.
No, stop. That's half of basketball. The fuck you talking about?
All right, bro.
You can't teach 7-1.
All right, bro.
You the man who say Rudy Gobert in the league because he big.
He is.
So Shaq big as hell with all that technique. He agile as hell, light on his feet. He could jump, and that's all you did?
What you mean? He got 4 championships.
Okay, that's great. What about listen. Hold on, look, listen. You didn't pick up. Listen.
You got 4 championships? Oh, that's great. How many championships Rudy Gobert got?
He should hold on, wait, pause. Rudy Gobert doesn't even have an inch of the natural talent, arguably, that Shaq does. Not even an inch of it. You didn't pick up no defensive player of the years. You didn't pick up more than 1 MVP award. You didn't get 6 rings. How you didn't do that? Sometimes he forget that we saw him play. Now, granted, I understand that this may be your way of motivating people, but to me, it's just like sometimes Shaq goes out of his way to say things about people. Out of his way. It was no need for him to comment on Gobert like that. I didn't like those comments because to me, if I'm a kid and I see Gobert getting paid all this money for being great at defense, it gives me hope. Hey, you know what? I can, do what I do best and still make my money. I don't have to, put up 20 points. I can go out there and be a guy who gets you, 10 points, 15 rebounds, 2 blocks, and go out there and get my money. Hey, if I just hustle, or do other things outside of just scoring, which gets highlighted so much, I can still be an integral part to winning and be compensated for that. Donovan Mitchell, after the man goes out there and has a 30-point game on like national television, I'm pretty sure he's not trying to hear you say you can do better. Like, what? It's just like you're going out of your way to say these things about people.
Why?
Because one, you're going out of your way to say these things about people. Then also, we saw you play. You could have been better.
Yeah, but none of these guys are as good as he is. So you have to stop it. None of these guys are Hall of Famers. None of these guys that he's talking to has been perennially top 5 every year.
Listen, they're not at the end. They're not at the end.
He don't have to be at the end of your career.
Hold on.
Donovan Mitchell, a top 10 player in the NBA?
No, but listen.
So what's wrong with Shaq saying, hey, I think you could do better, big fella?
Listen, because Donovan Mitchell does not have the physical stature, the physical God-given gifts that is what Shaquille O'Neal had. Basically, what he had, you should be top 10 every year. You the biggest person out here, most agile motherfucker out here. I would hope you are. If you look at Shaq, with what Shaq had, Shaq should be unquestionably, arguably, well, actually, no, not arguably, unquestionably the greatest basketball player to ever play the game of basketball. Period.
You're lying.
Because arguably,
LeBron should be the best because LeBron got the most physical skills of everybody.
Hey, not really more than Shaq.
You gotta stop. You're lying.
Not really. How does he? The one thing Shaq is 7'2". He's still agile. He still can jump. Especially Orlando Shaq. He wasn't like fat or big. And even when Shaq put on and got to be like 340, he was still super light on his feet. For you to move like that at that size is incredible. Who in basketball history could do that?
A lot of people. Zion Williamson. We got to stop acting like...
Zion ain't Shaq big, man.
He is. He just smaller.
He's
just small as hell. He's Shaq if he was 7 inches smaller.
He is
small as hell.
First of all, he's 280.
He's 6'5", 280. 6'5", 280. Shaq was 7'2", 280.
It is much more like a 6'6" player to move the way Zion does and a 7-footer to move the way Shaq did. Stop this, bro.
We're gonna stop acting like Shaq was not some crazy freakish athlete to me. I'm sorry. Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell are both better athletes than Shaq. How the fuck can you say this? They both said, what are you talking about? They both damn near in the Olympics as high jumpers, and you still been talking to me about Shaquille O'Neal?
How can you?
What? Shaq, what are you talking about? Shaq was as big as hell. He wasn't that a crazy athlete for him to be that big compared to Wilt or Bill Russell. They was better athletes compared to Shaq. What?
Vertical leap, G.
What?
What's Shaq?
Dwight Howard a damn near better athlete than Shaq. Yes, he is. Shaq was just big as hell, bro. You're tweaking. Out of here. Shaq, Bill Russell literally set high jumping records. You're tweaking, bro. You're tweaking.
Shaquille O'Neal recorded the highest maximum vertical reach ever measured in pre-draft outs. He could extend 12 feet, 15 inches from a standing position.
Because his arm's long? I don't want to hear about that, G.
That's all part of
Bill Russell and guys like Wilt Chamberlain was Olympic level athletes other than basketball. Shaq only played basketball. Stop. You even got to think about literally stop, G. Shaq only played basketball. These guys were goddamn Olympic level athletes and other stuff. Stop, G. Shaq is not one of the best athletes to ever play basketball. He is, if you want to talk about top 100, not top. Shaq ain't top 25. Shaq is not a top 25 athlete to ever play basketball. He's not.
That's the name of the episode. He's
not. There have been more guys that have been more athletic. He just was big as hell and put it together. So everybody's argument that Shaq is some freakish athlete, he wasn't. He was just big as hell, and he knew how to use it.
Say this, G. How can you say this? First of all, half of athleticism is know how to use it, G. What is wrong with you, G?
It's a lot of guys been great athletes but not been able to be great players. It's a difference. Being a great athlete and being a great basketball player are two different things. It's a lot of guys that have had great athleticism in the NBA.
How can you say this, G?
Giannis is a better athlete than him. Vince Carter better athlete than him.
No, they're not.
Yes, he is.
No, they are not.
LeBron a better athlete than him.
No, they are not.
Yes, he is.
Listen, bro. For those,
yes, he is. It's a lot. Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain.
Listen, Giannis, okay, fine, because Giannis is also
Anthony Davis, better athlete than Shaq. Yes, he is. You're lying.
G,
You're lying.
You're
lying.
Listen, bro.
You're lying. Kevin Garnett, better athlete than Shaq. Yes, he is. You're lying. You're lying.
Shaq is a 7-footer, over 300 pounds. For him to be able to move the way he moves at 7 feet is something that's pretty much unheard of. 7-footers who are also that big are not that light on their feet and that agile and that quick. They just aren't. And Shaq went through different stages of his career. Young chiseled Shaq could get up and down the floor. Old Shaq could get up and down the floor. Like, no, there's not many people. There's really nobody who has, like, sure, maybe people jumped higher. Maybe people ran a little bit faster, but nobody put all of those.
Athletes. Gerald Green a better athlete than Shaq.
Stop that. Like, just stop, bro. Stop.
Is he not?
No, he's not.
He's a better athlete than Shaq. Gerald Green's a better athlete than Shaq.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he was.
No, he's not.
Yes, he was.
Gerald Green is
yes,
also.
He was. And it's Brian who fucking walked in there with all cupcakes out and shit.
Gerald Green is not a better athlete than Shaq. For one, because size and
Muggsy Bogues damn near better. Actually, Muggsy Bogues a better athlete than Shaq.
G.
Could he not dunk with 5'3"?
G.
And he could dunk. Muggsy Bogues a better athlete than Shaq.
Listen, bro.
That's actually what we're gonna name this. And I'm gonna switch Muggsy Bogues with Shaq height, and I'll make Muggsy Bogues big as hell and Shaq little as hell.
Size and strength are also a part of athleticism.
You telling me Muggsy Bogues wasn't strong as hell? G, he 5'3" playing in the league. He ain't gotta be stronger than Shaq. You said an athlete, strength, jumping, combination, all that shit. What are you talking about? Stop disrespecting Muggsy Bogues, acting like he won a supreme athlete. You 5'3" playing in the NBA. What's wrong with you? You 5'7" and you trash. Stop disrespecting Muggsy Bogues. And I meant it exactly how I said it. You 5'7" and you trash. Stop disrespecting that. What's wrong with you?
G, what are you? G,
what are you talking about?
You said Shaq. G, you look, G.
Muggsy Bogues could dunk. He was 5'3". We talking about athletes and athletics. That's a motherfucking athlete.
Size and strength ain't part of athleticism, G.
You 5'3". You play in the NBA. You ain't strong.
Are you as strong as Shaq, G? What are you
5'3"? You play in the NBA. You ain't strong. I'm finna run out of my apartment and run and do a circle around the whole goddamn lap of this shit. Stop playing with me.
I said the man
on this man. He 5'3" playing in the NBA
listen
for more than 2 years. Stop playing with me. Earl Boykins can fucking bench press 400 pounds. Get out of here.
G,
did you hear me?
What are you talking about?
These guys are strong as hell. They're fucking athletes. It's good athletes out there. Stop acting like Shaq was some god level athlete. He wasn't even just big as hell, and he was fast. And he realized he could abuse people. That don't make you a great athlete. There's a lot of big NBA players that ain't just took it upon themselves to dole out punishment. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, G. Stop playing with me. If Rudy Gobert wanted to sit up there and elbow somebody every time he came down on the block in the 90s, he could do that shit, get away with it easily. Stop playing with me, G. Stop playing with me, G. Shaq was a co-athlete, not a top 25 athlete in NBA history. You're lying. Dr. J a better athlete than him. Another athlete. I'm damn near like 8, 9 right now. T-Mac a better athlete than him. Body didn't last. Better athlete. Stop lying to me. Kobe a better athlete. Iron Man. Stop playing with me. Get out of here. You disrespectful as hell. Michael Jordan a better athlete. Scottie Pippen a better athlete. Grant Hill a better athlete. Hakeem Olajuwon, better athlete.
I'll give you Hakeem.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. It's 25 more guys that's better athletes than Shaquille O'Neal throughout the history of National Basketball Association / American Basketball Association. You're lying.
Scottie Pippen.
What's wrong with Pip?
He not a better athlete than T-Mac, G. Scottie not a better athlete.
I didn't say he a better athlete. I didn't say a better athlete than T-Mac. I was not naming them in order.
He's not
I
a
was
better
not
athlete.
naming them in order.
I understand.
I was not naming them in order.
He's not a better athlete than Shaq.
Pippin's a better athlete than Shaq to me. I'm sorry.
How?
What do you mean how?
How?
Strength, skill,
He's stronger than
athleticism,
Shaq.
hand-eye
He's stronger than
coordination.
Shaq.
Why
He's
does
stronger than
why
Shaq.
does everything got to be
Shaq
about
don't have no
strength?
skill, G.
Who's
Shaq
the
don't
strongest
have no
player in the
skill.
NBA? Who's the strongest
Shaq
player in the
don't have
NBA?
no
No,
skill.
I'm asking you a
I don't
question.
know.
Who's the
I don't
strongest
know.
player in the NBA? Who you think is the
I don't
strongest
know.
player in the NBA?
I don't know.
Who you think it is?
I have no idea, bro.
Is he the best player in the NBA?
Arguably Bron. Shit, he might be. Giannis. Shit, he might be.
Bron, the strongest player in the NBA now?
He might be.
All right, bro.
Giannis, he might be.
All right, bro.
Giannis might not be.
Bro.
Giannis might not be. I'm asking you a question. Giannis,
Probably Marcus Smart, to be honest.
strongest in the NBA.
Right now, I'm
Marcus
dead.
Smart stronger than Giannis.
Huh?
So we go to the bench press right now. Marcus Smart bench more than Giannis.
I don't know, G. That's
You
no
shitting
cap.
me. You
Low-
shitting me.
huh?
You shitting me. You shitting me.
Steven Adams?
That's
Steven
fair.
Adams in there?
Steven Adams is fair. That's fair. Steven
And
Adams is
actually, they say Willie Cauley-Stein is strong as hell. I'm looking up who's the strongest players in the NBA. I mean, Shaq is one of the strongest, but just because you're one of the strongest don't mean you're one of the best, G, or you're one of the best athletes, G. It's a combination of all of it. I'm
fair.
sorry.
Shaq got the whole combination, G. Can we move on, G? Because
He is, but this is the whole point. This is my whole point, and it's your whole point.
I know.
If we
this is
having
my
these
whole point.
arguments, he shouldn't be up there doing that to these guys.
Exactly.
And I believe he's motivating them. I believe that. But if they are offended by it and they are calling him idiots, as Kevin Durant did, and they don't want to talk to him or talk to Chuck, then they have to switch up their stance. Because NBA players get mad at us. They're not talking to us. You know what I mean? Like they're not like, oh, that's Pat and TPJ. I ain't saying nothing to them. Like they don't even want to talk to Chuck at this point. They don't even want to really talk to Shaq at this point. Because they think they hate us. They got to switch it up. They got to switch the mojo.
Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roller this, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract. Moving through the city, we be going.